What's up, guys? Got a cool build to show off. Hopefully it shows well with this dreary day and no sunlight. But we have a fully cerakoted Daikoku Kraken. So that color, looking straight on, you get lots of blue, right? So this looks like a blue, but as you can see, when it hits the light and it's off to the side, you're getting that purple color. So it's a full color shift, whole band. So everywhere we're going to bounce a light off of it, we're going to get a nice purple color. But if you're looking at it straight on, you can get some good blue in there. There were some times when I was messing around in the light, I was getting like almost a yellowy color, but very difficult with no real sunlight to get that. So we got a 150 case. This is a bezel pulled off of a one of the 160 cases. So I don't do too many of those, but I thought it looked really awesome with it. Matching crown. Took a stock caseback, milled it down, and then lasered that. So this has a real cool blue look to it when you can get that. Looking at it straight on, as well as the caseback ring. We did it in the same style. Have a jubilee style band with a matching buckle. Everything done in the Daikoku color shift cerakote. So Kraken here on the crown, Kraken obviously on the caseback. Will be VW down there. We have the Kraken on the crown as well. And then this is one of the flame bronzed Krakens. We've got a little bit of light blue up here. We've got some darker blue here. We've got some purple. Just depends on how you look at it. And we kind of styled this this cerakote after it to kind of work it with it. But you can see down here, got some nice blue. Almost get like a nice hunter green at times. So did a silver PloProf handset on that, and that is the build. So hopefully when you get it in hand, you can actually get a little bit of that color shift too. It depends on the time of the day, and it's just like gray outside. Just stays gray all the time. So no real light to work with to get some of that color pop. But Speed Blasted has a black base coat that's I want to say baked, yeah, just baked on, and then the color shift. So bezel will turn left, bezel will turn right. It is not a click style bezel. That tension ring is on there tight, plus with the multiple layers of cerakote, it is not moving unless you want it to move. Automatic mechanicals, you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder. But if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit to keep that watch running through the day. So if you're driving, etc. Back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds, that mix with that rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31 plus hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, pull it to the one and only click. At that point, you can set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. Also, you will notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on it. And it's just kind of rolling with it. I think I mentioned this was a silver PloProf handset, which actually kind of went nicely with it. Want something that kind of stands out, and gold looked odd. Okay, Google, what time is it?
4:24 p.m.
Dang. Means business. 4:24 p.m. You're good. Push it over. Get it out of that time setting. And then wind it down. You can go from winding it to setting the time, but you cannot go from setting the time back to winding it. You have to re-engage the clutch by screwing it all the way down. So if you ever go to start screwing it down and the hands move just slightly, as it's grabbing that first, it is still in that time setting. So pull it back out, get the right time, tap it over, make sure you get it out of that time setting. And that is your build, sir. Like I said, I wish I could get a little bit more color play in there. But when you get it, you will see how that color shift works. I think you'll like it, man. So once again, man, I appreciate you a ton. Just going out to my buddy Michael, a little bit of a watch exchange. So hope you love it in person. And thank you for all the help you do for me, man. Sometimes Michael paints some of the dials that you guys get. Sometimes he helps put together a watch for me if I'm doing something on an NH38 or I guess 38 is all we've done so far, platform. So yeah, appreciate you a ton, man. Merry Christmas, buddy. And as with every build, you're going to get matching beads. Entirely up to you how cool you are. If you wear them with the watch, hopefully you're cool enough to wear them together. I don't have any purple boxes, let alone color shift boxes, so I just grabbed you something. One of my white Kraken special edition boxes. This will come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts of this watch as a whole. Non-toxic, non-residue, non-streaking. And then you'll also get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like Polywatch. You've got an acrylic glass and you can scratch it if you do put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out using your included microfiber. Go back and forth over the scratch, make sure you fill that scratch, and then polish it out. And if the scratch is deep, just let it solidify and go back and do it 10 minutes later and keep kind of building that up. If you scratch the cerakote, that's different. That's like scratching your car. So if you scratch it but you don't see silver or black, I guess black would be your next coat, use a little bit of gun oil, see if you can kind of mask that in there. It's kind of a little bit of a filler. And if you see definite silver, it's just like your car. You would have to get it redone. So that's your build, man. Appreciate you a ton. Once again, this is build number 900. I believe it's Kraken build number 179. So I've done a few of those. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. If you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.